What's up everybody, my name's Kat and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to make an underground cow farm with cooker so that you have access to beef and leather basically whenever you want it and whenever you need it. And similar to my chicken farm, like I said, I like to keep it all hidden underground, nice and compact and out of the way. Really simple to make, and takes a lot less time to make than the chicken farm. So I'll get right to showing you guys how it actually works. As per usual, the world download, if you want to check it out yourself, is in the video description. Download it, throw it into your Minecraft, and check it out, see how to make it yourself in case you have a little bit of trouble following the tutorial. So anyway, let's get started. Okay then, in order to make this, you're going to need pretty much the materials you see down here in the tray here. Whatever block you want, a chest, a sign, one hopper, two droppers, and a little bit of redstone magic. There's going to be a couple similar things you'll see to what you saw on my chicken farm. Now, one thing I want to make clear about this one is that it's hard to call it a fully automatic cow farm, because in order to make the cows actually produce, you have to give them wheat, and you can only do so every 5 minutes before they're ready to mate again. Now once you give them wheat, they'll squeeze out a little cow. It'll be transferred via the water down here into the little trap down here. Then once the cow actually grows up, which takes about 20 minutes, then the fire will burn them and they will die in the chest like you see here, and you'll collect your stuff here. So it's not as automated in the fact like with the chicken farm you can just drop it and let it go. This one you actually have to kind of come back to it. Now as far as the cooking and stuff goes, it's automatic, but you have to basically just get the cows to mate. After that, everything's done on its own. Okay, so what you're going to do to start with, you're going to start off and just dig a, one deep hole and go 3 down basically. You can make it as wide as you want to start with. You have to do some adjustments as we go here. Not really that complicated at all. Okay, now once you're down here, you'll have to reblock some of this back up as you go, but it's not a big deal. So for starters, go ahead and put about 3 blocks down here and punch out this one right here. This is where the water is actually going to go. Then you have one space over here for where the cows are going to fall down into, a space where it's blocked off and they can't get to, and that's as far as you actually need. So you only need 3 blocks over. Now right here, what you need to do is to place a sign. Doesn't matter if it says anything or not. This is just to keep everything in place. Okay, now right here, the second block over, this first block you're standing on here, you're going to need a dropper. You're going to need 2 of these. You need to drop it so it's facing straight up, like that. So the dispenser is going straight up. Now you're going to do a second one straight on top of it, so make sure you shift click, or whichever crouch button you have, so that it attaches it to there. And then put 1 chest on top of it, facing whichever direction you want to. And that's pretty much it for the most part. Now you're going to have to do 1 hopper. You're going to have to make sure you connect it to this bottom dispenser here. So make sure you hold the crouch button again. Since I already have some space here, I'm just going to go ahead and jump do it. And once it's set up there, basically the first part of the cow farm is actually done. Now when it comes to the actual dispenser, this is just similar to the chicken farm as far as the item elevator goes. It's pretty simple. It's really easy to do. But I'm going to walk you through, guys, how to do it again here. In order to do this, what you're going to need a little bit of redstone material here. You don't need the dropper. You're going to need a comparator, and you're going to need a redstone torch. And that's basically it as far as this goes. So you start off with the comparator, put it down facing the opposite direction from the very first dispenser down here. Throw a block on here, and a redstone torch there. And then put a block on top of it, block right here, and a redstone torch on this side. And then dust right on top of it here. And then 1 more little block right here on top of this torch, and a block on top of that comparator. And that's it. I know it seems like well, that's it. That seems pretty complicated, but it's basically just only having the power enough to do 2 here, and that's it. You can test it out by throwing just a couple redstone in the bottom one, see if it clicks, and see if it makes it to the top. If it did, then ta-da, you're pretty much done. Go ahead and fill in the holes. And now all that's left to be done is to add the water and the lava. We're going to keep this down here. Actually, let's see. We'll get 1 bucket of lava, 1 bucket of water here. Okay, now the bucket of lava you're going to put down straight right here next to the chest. Now it's not going to do anything to it. It's going to be just fine. See, it's sitting right there. But the sign keeps it from being able to go any further. If you look, you can see how it stops right there. This sign keeps it from going anywhere. That's why we use that sign there. Now for the water, you're going to put it into this little space we knocked out earlier so that it flows down that direction. It flows underneath the lava. Now when you download the world, if you want to see this, I did it all in glass and I did above the ground so you can actually see what it looks like. Now all you have to do is, just to keep yourself from dying basically, is just throw a few slabs down over the top of the holes, basically, if you want to. Of course, you don't have to. This is just something I like to do. Makes it look nice and pretty and clean, of course. And there you have it. Now, put your cows in. I'm going to use the, spawn eggs basically just to speed up the process a little bit. Give them a little bit of wheat so that they are nice and lovey. You want to go down in there too? Here, see if I can knock you down in there. Oh, no, you didn't make it down there. It's okay. It's okay. And they'll create their spawn. It'll drift off. And if you happen to go down and look underneath where it's at here, under the fire, now there's a little calf who's sitting underneath this fire on top of that hopper. I know it's hard to see with it like this. That's why I said it's easy for you to be able to see above the ground and what it looks like. And I'll show you guys what it looks like above ground at the end of the video, just so you can kind of see what it looks like. But that's pretty much it. And then you just come back. Like I said, the cows can only be bred every 5 minutes, so if you keep clicking on them, they're not going to do anything. Come back after 5 minutes and you're good. The baby cows take 20 minutes to actually turn into an adult, and when they do, they'll be too tall to fit underneath the fire. They'll catch on fire, burn, all their stuff will drop into the dispenser, and then you are good to go. And you can come back here and pick up your cooked steak or your leather, whichever they happen to drop. And that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, like I said, don't hesitate to ask. Leave them in the comments below. I'll try and help you out if you have any problems or whatever. If you haven't just really stuck, just download the world and check it out. Give you guys a good idea of what it looks like. Okay guys, as I promised, I decided to go ahead and build this above the ground so you can actually see it, and do it with glass so you can see through it here. But you see how once the baby cow actually gets pushed down with the water, he's stuck underneath this lava block, and he'll sit there until he actually grows to be an adult, at which point the fire will kill him and the dispensers will take his information and put it into the box over here. But I wanted you guys to see how it actually works out, because baby cows can go through one block and the big cows can't. That's why the water pushing it down here will keep it there. So again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comments below. I hope this helped you guys out. Y'all have a good one. I'll catch you later.